Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Attingham Park. Wow, there's a cow walking in my trailer there. Bad timing on that. Right, guys, I do apologise for the little bit of stuttering. I don't really know what's going on with it. Graphics cards are like 37%. Not being used, no issues over yet. I've just got and I've just done a trucking video. I've had no issues. So has Farm Sim had an update that I'm not aware of? I don't know, something like that. But either way, right, today's job, I've just got to put a little bit more. I have done some of this off recording just to get a little bit done, because it's taking quite a while to do. What else did I do off recording? Right, off recording, guys, I had to go and get all of the sugar from the sugar mill, and I had to sell it. The reason being, guys, we ran out of money. The harvesters went over 1 hour each on the workload and basically put us about 15 grand in the red. So yeah, I had to go and quickly sell the sugar just so I could actually crack on with a little bit more work. There was 40,000 litres of sugar as well, guys. Remember, each pallet is 5 times the size. And as you can see here, right now, we've got sugar beet. We've got, what have we got in here? Sugar beet, 284,000. And then we've got nearly 500,000 in cut sugar beet. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do maybe 2 more. I kind of want to roughly half what we've got, but them harvesters are still going to be working for the next couple of hours using the cosplay. So we know we've got quite a bit more to come. Each harvester load is just short of about 40,000. So by the time that trailer gets filled up, comes back, you know what I mean, two loads of each harvester, that trailer then comes back here. We're only cutting it 33,000 litres at a time. It was a mistake getting this sugar beet cutter auger. Now I know it's a mod and it's a bit unrealistic, but there's no way I'm gonna cut sugar beet 3,000 litres at a time when you're talking like a million litres. It's not gonna happen. That's why we brought this mod in, just to help us out a little bit, really. But as you can see, it works really well. It works really, really well. But we do need to get some of this sugar down to our... because we might as well get some sugar beet in here. Simple as that, really. You know, the more sugar we can make, the quicker we can turn it around, the better. Because we are going to have another hour's worth of fees to pay. And we won't have any sugar this time to cover the fee. I am just going to increase that time to 3. I'm trying to... no, I can't put... I just thought then, well, can I put cut sugar beet in this? I can't put cut sugar beet in this. No, not at all. But yeah, what I'm thinking is, if we do all the sugar beet here and turn all this into cut sugar beet, then any future trailer loads can just stay as sugar beet, basically. If that makes sense. Now this, like I say, this is quite a long-winded job. The silo being in a very awkward position isn't helping. I did try to put the trailer under and try and empty at the same time. It wouldn't do it. It's slightly off on the angle and it just wouldn't let me do it. So I do have to pull forward, backwards, forwards, backwards. Yeah, and it is taking its time to do this. But as you can see here now, look, we're about to hit 500,000. Which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. Absolutely crazy. There we go. That's another 33,000. I should have bought the next one up. There's one a little bit higher and it would have done by 100. I can show you in the store just because we're waiting for that to fill up. I'm not going to do too much more of this on recording, but like we could have done this one, would have done an extra 10,000, but 113,000 would have done 141,000 litres at a time. That would have been a damn sight lot easier and quicker. So yeah, there are There are issues with my madness, shall we say. Oh, I didn't quite make that. Too far to one side. Right, there we go. But this officially puts us over the 500,000. And we've got 185,000 litres. Now, if we just shoot back up to these harvesters, guys. I'm just going to zoom out because this is massively loud. Look how much has still got to come off this field. This is a crazy amount to still come off this field. Do you know what I mean? So we're not in a rush to... We just need to get some cut sugar beet taken down. That's going to be my next job once I've cut this sugar beet up. I think 3, 4, maybe less than 6 loads left. Like I say, it's a very, very time-consuming job. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to just bring us back in a minute. Because, like I said, I would like to try and get this done. Just to stop kind of faffing about, really. Right, guys, as you can see, final 63%, 20,000, call it 21,000 litres, just for rough work, you know, just for rough rounding up. But yeah, that is it. And this is going to give us over 700,000 litres of cut sugar beet. Now, we can only fit 300,000 litres in at a time. So be warned that that is a limit. But we have to move this now a couple of thousand, about 20,000 litres at a time. We don't have a very big trailer for this. Now, I am wondering if there's anything we can do with maybe this trailer. Maybe. But let's just manually go and take a load of sugar beet down. We need to be quick before the tractor shows up, because to be fair, it's got to be getting full. It's got to be getting full. So it'll be nice to try and get a little bit of cut sugar beet down. There we go. Start filling that. What we're going to put in here, and it is cut sugar beet 713,896 litres. That is crazy amount of sugar beet. Absolutely crazy. And we can now, unfortunately, only move it 24,919 litres at a time. This is going to take some filling, guys. It's going to be 4 trips, 8... Alright, cough there. This is going to be at least 12 trips. And by the time you've done the 12 trips, it'll probably be about 12.5 trips. Which is absolutely crazy kind of time-consuming job. Crazy. But yeah, all we've got at the moment is the Landini, guys. Now, the Landini is a really good tractor. It's relatively powerful. It's got a decent top speed. It's not going to be the end of the world doing it with this trailer. It would have just been nicer if we'd have had a bigger trailer. A bigger trailer would have just meant moving more at once. But if we can get maybe 2 trailers down there, 50,000 litres. It's going to take a while to get through 50,000 litres. You know what I mean? And then once the sugar beet harvesting's done, we can use the unrealistic trailer. That's what the unrealistic trailer is for. To move large quantities of things on a recording, so we don't have to waste loads and loads of time doing the same thing. But obviously we've only got the one unrealistically capacity trailer, and that's currently busy. It's currently busy emptying the harvesters time after time after time. But you think about, if we had to use this trailer for the harvester, the harvesters would be sat there doing nothing all the time, because a harvester holds about 30 something thousand litres. This holds 25. So it's 2 call it just rough working out. It's 1.5 trailer per harvester, and we've got 2 harvesters. So it'd be 3 trailers full to empty the harvesters once each. then you've got the time to actually go and empty the harvester from the field. The harvesters would just be sat there, which is, like I say, which is why doing the sugar beet is done with the unrealistic trailer. That's the whole point of this one. I can't really see it, and I've got ever so slight micro stuttering. I don't know what it is. Nothing's changed that I'm aware of, unless, like I say, there was an update. But yeah, we hadn't had the micro stuttering for a little while. Very strange indeed. My driving is terrible. Third person driving for me is always terrible. Always. But you can see how long it takes to deliver one trailer full of stuff here. It takes so freaking long. It's crazy how long it takes. Absolutely crazy. There we go. So if we get on that now, we go on to the production. We can go on to cut sugar beet and we can activate. So hopefully now we should start producing more sugar at a quicker rate, basically. Producing it at a faster rate. Yeah, that's just one trailer load of, let's just call it 25,000, just for rough working out. This trailer is seen better days. It could maybe do with a little bit of a wash and a repair. There's one thing, we definitely need to get some fuel in this Landini relatively soon. But yeah, you can see the, you can kind of see the issue we're having now. But I haven't got much else I can try and get done this month. And if there's a couple of little bits I could do. The problem is with those couple of little bits is the fact that I need this tractor to do it, but I would need this tractor to run the sugar beet. So at some point soon we're gonna be looking for a new tractor. Kind of simple. I'll probably fill the rest of that sugar beet up off recording, to be honest, because that way I can just take my time. You know, there's no rush to. It's not that I feel rushed on a recording. It's one of them jobs where if I just go and fill that up now, that's all we're going to do for the next 20 minutes. And it is not the most exciting episode. So I kind of want to get a little bit, you know, a couple of runs done. And then get, you know, maybe move on or something. I don't know. Like I say, we're kind of in that issue at the moment where everything we need to do is a time-consuming job. Moving sugar beet, time-consuming. Moving, you know, the harvesting on that field, time-consuming. Do you know what I mean? We are just at that moment right now, at that stage on the farm where, God, that stuttering is doing my head in. But yeah, it's just getting to that point where it's, you know, there's not much else to do at the moment. Field 29, I do believe needs ploughing. Let me just jump out of that. Needs ploughing. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the weeds. I'm not bothered about, I suppose in theory we could now hear me out. We could put this Landini to go and take sugar beet down, yeah? While that's doing that, we could maybe lime that field before we plough it. And then we can plough the lime into the field. That might be a good idea. That gives us something else to do. I can put it in a bit of a time lapse. It kills a bit more of the sugar. Because we can't move on to November until the sugar beet harvesting is done. I can't afford another day fee. This micro stuttering on the farm is absolutely killing me. It's absolutely killing me. I tell you what, I think we are better off doing what I just said. We'll go and do that. We'll go and do that liming job, guys. We'll go do that liming job. So we'll take this. We'll do field. No. Where is the farm? Silo. To the. Let's have a look. to the sugar shack. Sugar beet cut. Let's do 8 runs. There we go. And then what we'll do, we'll jump. I think we'll use the... yeah, we'll use this one. Let me just double check some animals a minute. They've got plenty of grass. They are going to need some water soon. So we need to go and put some water over there. They've got plenty of food. Yeah. It's alright. Just double checking that was actually our thing. But yep, there it goes. There goes the tractor and trailer. That'll do a couple of runs of that. We'll go and get the lime spreader. We'll do a bit of liming, and I'll get that in a bit of a time lapse just to help kill a little bit more time. I suppose we could do the same with the sugar. With that field there, we could always lime it up ready for winter. Like I said, I'm hoping to use some slurry on this series, but I don't think that's going to be this year because there's just not quite enough in the tanks yet. We don't have a lot of cows, but I do need to go get... We'll use the car, I think, as well, to go and get the water. Yeah, we'll go do field 29. We'll go get that limed. It's something else to do at the moment. Like I say, we can get a timer. That'll jump quite a bit of time, and hopefully we'll be in a better position then. So yeah, we'll get the radio turned on straight away, and we'll get as much as we can done in the next couple of minutes. So I'll see you shortly. As you can see, we've managed to get this field completely limed. There's a little spot that I missed over in this top corner, and I would like to just go do it. I tell you now, I've never been diagnosed with like OCD, but like these lines in this, like, you know, the lines in the lime, they trigger the hell out of me. But mainly there's a couple of little spots over here. Actually, there's one spot right there, and there's one little bit just on this edge. But like I say, until this harvesting is completely finished, there's not much else we can really get done at the moment anyway. So it's more than good enough for me to just fill that in like that. I don't know if you saw that. There it goes again on another trip. I don't know how many trips that's done. I can't say I was paying attention earlier on. But I do think that's at least on its third, if not fourth trip. So we should... I tell you what, we can have a look in the bloody menu. We can look in the menu. It's now delivered... Oh, so it's done 2 trips. We did 1 trip. That's done 2 trips. Which is why it's like 75-ish thousand. But yeah, wow, it's only done 2. This is its 3rd run. I was expecting it to have done a lot more than 3 runs. Okay. Very weird. That was a right bit of lag going to first person. There must have been a game update, guys, because my game doesn't lag this much normally. As you know, my game doesn't lag this much normally. And yet today it's been an absolute nightmare for little bits of stuttering and lag. If there was an update, guys, I didn't realise, and I wouldn't have played. I would have driven around the map first quite a bit, you know, to get rid of some of the stuttering and stuff. And I don't like to have it where it stutters like that, but there's also not much I can do about that right now. We're recording. It's, yeah. There's no chance I'm doing that all over again. Right, we'll leave that there because we can get that done again. Like I say, we might as well maybe lime the cornfield in the next episode or something. I'm hoping to try and be out of October, guys. We are going to go and check on the sugar beet just as soon as I finish. As soon as I've gone and put some water over in the sheep. We're desperate for some water in the sheep area. Yeah, it's going to stutter again, guys, because I've not driven up here yet. There must have been an update, and I just haven't been paying attention. It's the only thing I can put it down to. But I do believe this is the first lot of water. Well, apart from the first bit we put in originally. Did that really just fill up? It only hooked. Alright. We didn't need to go and get water. We just... Oh, we've got some more wool over there. Let me go and top this up. I need to do something for just like a couple of minutes. Right, let's fill this up. We'll park that back over there. I didn't realise it was quite so... so little. Yeah, this holds a lot of water. Yeah, I know it's a modded one. It was just originally just... I'm not trying to use unrealistic capacities on everything. I'm just trying to make some of the jobs a little bit more... You know what I mean? Wait till what could be our roleplay series comes. Like I say, I am trying to work on it. I'm still having an issue trying to work out voices and stuff. I don't really know how to do other characters. I'm not kind of smart like that to be able to do another voice other than like lower my voice and things, you know, like change the pitch. But even then it's not the best, you know what I mean? So I am still trying to work on that. The map is good to go. We're ready to go on it. The equipment's all there. It's all set up. I've got a bit of a storyline to get us started, and we will do all this misbits later on. Are we for real? You two are stuck? You're fighting each other? Why are you missing so much? That's my biggest thing. Why are you missing so much? And I know this is now going to be in the way. Whoa! Sorry, did not mean to do that. The headland was perfect. And now it's missing so much. I get why it just missed a bit there. Why are you missing so much? I really don't understand why. Can I just jump in there with you, please? Interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what's... You're going to go and... Let's have a look in the silo right now. What have we got in the silo? We have got 200,000 litres of sugar beet in there already, as well as 614,000 litres of that left. That is absolutely crazy. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, this does mean we're going to be... We're going to be in this another... We're going to be in October for another episode. I can't afford the fees to go overnight, guys. That's the problem. This still apparently has 42 minutes to go. I've been recording now for like 40 odd minutes and it still says it's 42 minutes to go, and it only had an hour to begin with. But yeah, it's really not making any sense. But yeah, it'll do. It'll catch up. Any bits it misses, we're gonna have to do ourselves, I think. That's if it was just a little bit that it missed, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But that is a lot of sugar beet to miss. A lot of sugar beet. When you think about it, just how much there is there that's been missed, that could possibly fill a harvester load. But I am going to have to leave this episode here, guys, just because at the end of the day, I've kind of reached my time. So yeah, next week we are still going to be in field 21. I don't think I'd do this field again as sugar beet. It wasn't meant to be sugar beet originally. It was an accident putting sugar beet in this field to start with. So there is that at the end of the day. I did mean to actually put corn in this field. Now corn would have taken a long time as well to do, but it wouldn't have taken as long as this, and it wouldn't have been as expensive as this to do either. Do you know what I mean? So there are issues with doing it this way. Why is right up here and left's down there? And I don't know, they're just doing different. Maybe that's what it is, you know. Maybe it's not missing all them bits. That'll be where it comes back with the other one will come up. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this episode. I said I'm going to have to leave this episode here, so hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button, guys. It's really, really important. Actually, saying that, we might be back on this map tomorrow because I am thinking of Old Stream Farm coming to an end. But I don't know until tomorrow. I suppose it kind of sees what mood I'm in when I wake up. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.